Hello there, welcome to yet again another episode of Tag TV. Coming up with the first interview is the one and only Sheila Salter. Now Sheila has been in the business for a couple of years, almost the same amount of years that I have been in the business. I'm talking 15 years, that's a lot, right? She's been on almost all TV stations you can imagine. She's actually been really heavily into the entertainment ever since she left her school. She's a young mother and there's so much about her for us to talk about today on the show. Away from that, speaking about the Mamba mentality, we have Crystal Panda. Yes, Troino Manya, Gagenda Beda Kusho today, and he's going to be talking about everything Crystal Panda. The Munamba Saka is on Tag TV finally. So hey, my name is Kella Mckenzie. Let's roll.
Welcome to your hottest destination.
Playing Kampala's biggest tunes.
Awesomeness in full blast.
Your maximum music station.
97 FM.
97 FM. This
is Radiocity.
It is Tag TV, and we are at the Tag Studios on One Hill Drive, Kololo, and I am with the panda of the city, Crystal Panda.
The man behind Panda Gang.
What does that mean?
Man, it's like the way you also used to have this. I heard of your song with Nick Norris.
Yeah.
There's a word you used to say.
Yeah.
I'm kind of forgetting, but it's just
Don't
like... So to me, I like people to just, when you hear that, I want people to understand now, Chris is in the building.
Nice.
So this is like my intro to everything, my signature sound. Yeah.
That's your vibe.
Yeah.
Listen, I've interviewed over, 50 people, Dixon? Maybe 50 people so far in this pandemic, and everyone has told me the same thing.
Apart from the pandemic, bro.
Yeah.
Guys, this guy right here.
Crystal, this one is
I'm
about
being honest with you.
Crystal Panda.
Listen, you're
this
one
one
of
is
the guys
about
who
you.
inspired me to get into the industry. There's a show you did with Kahuna. It was on Hot 100.
Was that inspirational?
When Kahuna, listen, when Kahuna was actually acting like a dog, like I don't know if you remember one of the shows.
Of course,
yeah.
of course,
So that's the first time I was like, oh, Mckenzie, Kahuna. So that's the first time I had it.
I mean, even I can be honest with you, this has been probably one of those years that I get to reflect back on those days. And in your way, I want to know, is this in the same way for you? Is this the best, worst year for you? Like so many people that I've talked to?
I should say, to me as a person, when it comes to media, this is my best year.
Yeah.
When it comes to music, my best year.
Yeah.
But as a person, when it comes to my personal life, I've had so many challenges that I've managed to take in as a person that people didn't know about the challenges, like losing my baby and what. But when it comes to my professional life, my career, I just thank God. Every time I kneel down, I'm like, God, thank you for blessing me.
I have to say, I mean, it must be very tough to have been in that position when that happened.
Man.
Yeah,
I think me, the kind of background I went through and the life I lived when I was growing up, you know, losing my mom when I was just holding my mom in my hands in the hospital. Yeah. That taught me that you need to be brave. No matter what happens in life, life still moves on. Yeah. Even if you lose a child, you're not going to be there crying all the time. True. If I managed to lose my mom, the person I loved so much, that means even the child, anything can happen. So I realized that that's life.
God gives and goes to, nice.
So when I lost my child, I didn't put myself like, because a lot of people, even baby people told me, bro, how come you're that brave? Like, come in, I lost my child and I still go ahead and work. But again, he told me, that's something I love about you. So I like to preach positivity and hard working and you being consistent and you going after what you love. Nice. So that's why I had to keep it to myself. But because of the people, people were seeing me posting about my baby. They were really touched on Father's Day, and they were like, "Yo, bro." Yeah. That's the first time I had to talk about it because, I mean,
you can't keep that in.
Yeah.
You can't keep that in. Yeah. And you know, in many ways, I relate to you because I've read your story. I've been hearing you. I've been following you since day one. You know, in every way possible. And I'm from Barra, and I lost my mom as well in her hands. And in many ways, I have a child. I got my child when I was 22 in the same industry. I'm very fortunate that mine is old and 10, but I look at you and I wonder, how did entertainment creep up to you, living completely as an orphan? Because that's basically the situation that you are in. Which people did entertainment come in? Who was that person that you were always looking up to? What made you feel like this is it?
Okay, my mom never had school fees, never had money to pay for me when it comes to school fees. So in my primary, there's a gentleman called Mr. Charles James Senkugi.
Okay. So of course, everyone knows that man.
So that gentleman paid for my school fees.
Nice. Nice.
So he used to be a radio presenter. I looked at him like, okay. One day I told him, I'll be like you, I'll be better than you.
Nice.
So for him, he never believed in me because me, I was a humble child when I was growing up. I was really so humble. Even the words I'm actually talking today, people, a lot of people who know me as a child, they
don't see the
So he used to tell me, no, you can't be that kind of guy. You can't. So, and I love challenges. I love to show people that, yo, you say I can't do this? I can do it. So I wanted to prove to him that, yo, I can do it. So I promised myself that one day I'll be on radio. But then because of my mom, I lost my mom in 2011 and I had to stop school. But then I had to look for something I can do to take myself back to school. Then I had to look, maybe get into media, because for somebody to be on TV, you don't need to have papers. It's about skill. It's about the talent. You need to be confident. You need to have the words. So that's something I learned and I taught myself. Because I didn't know how to speak English, bro. Because you know the schools in Masaka where we started from, fake schools, but I had to sit down, listen to music, listen to BBC. But then I taught myself how to speak English. So I had to get the courage and the confidence. So I got a job on NGO.
Very few people would actually believe that you didn't know how to speak English.
They actually tell me that so many times. A lot of people tell me that, but it's
something. I think if you really want to get it, like if you really want to get something, it's not as.
Mckenzie, all I want to me, I keep on telling young guys that, man, never limit yourself. Everything in life you can do it. It's a matter of you saying yes, I can. When you say yes, I can, trust me, you'll go ahead and do whatever it takes for you to do something you love.
I believe that.
There's so many guys who feel like, okay, I lost my dad, I lost my mom, now life is gone, my life is done. Come on. There's a lot more you can do apart from you being there crying all the time. So me as a person, that taught me, and I got into media. I didn't get into media because I loved it, by the way. I got into media because I wanted to get a job.
Survival.
Yes, take myself back to school. But then after some time, I realized, okay, this is where I was supposed to be. This is something that maybe I was meant to do. But then after getting into media, I got opportunities to meet big guys. The Nessims, big producers. Nessim gave me my first opportunity to do a song free of charge. So he really inspired me also getting into music. That's Nessim.
That's what I want to talk to you about next, because at the beginning of this lockdown, one thing that you really came out and made a statement was you're the king of the mic. and I feel like that's the vibe. No, let me tell you something. That's the vibe. Like, I'll tell you why. Because if you're the king of the mic, you better prove that stuff. Like you really have to go there, right?
Mckenzie.
And I have to say this. I have to give you credit. Because you actually stood on your two toes and said that I am the king of the mic. Now, regardless of who believes or who doesn't believe, because I'll tell you something, I'm also the king of the mic, but in my way,
that's it.
Right? So that's why I want to go into the music, because I watched you T-Nation, then of course you've been blazing every Saturday now, you've been having an amazing time, and then you get into the music. How does that happen? Is it also the fact that because maybe TV was not your number one thing, music is just part of you? I don't know. Explain to me.
Okay, this is it. When it comes to music, I love to do music. I used to love music when I was in high school. There was a girl who really inspired me. You know me, I was, from a...
It has to be a girl, Crysto.
No, I'm being honest with you, because this is me. I like guys who take me the way I am.
Nice.
And understand, where I came from.
There's
this chick I used to love, but my family was so broken. For her, she used to come from a rich family. So I love this chick and I had to rap for her. We had a big day at school. It was called St. John's Day. I had to rap for this chick. So that was the time Jenna was. And when I met Jenna, I told him, bro, that's one guy I respect. But Jenna, that's one guy I respect when it comes to this industry, because that guy made me love Lugafo. That guy made me love hip hop. That guy made me understand the true definition of Uganda when it comes to music and rap. So he really inspired me when it comes to music. Now, you're talking about me getting into music now this year. Mckenzie, I can't lie to you. There are so many things that happen in life and so many things that happen in Uganda. But as a person, you need to be versatile in this industry.
True.
You can't depend on one job as a TV presenter. You had the lady telling us that we get 50K.
True.
You can't survive on 50K.
I know, right? But
Of course,
okay.
Arimba.
But we'll move
of
ahead.
course, Arimba, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's something I want guys to understand. Don't depend
The
on
hustle
one thing.
has to be diverse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So me getting into music, it was at first it was for fun. I did a song with Bini, the band, then Munji.
Yeah.
But then when I did Choino Manya, it opened doors for me.
Let's talk about that. Let's let those 3 songs so far. I like that song. I love the video. I love what you are doing with that. How does such a collaboration come about? Is it that you listen to the band and you're like, I like that vibe, and then Bini, because Bini is really good with that kind of vibe on top of everything. So how do you do that?
At first, I knew Bini before I got into the industry.
Okay.
Because we used to be, there's a studio called Southside where
The legendary South Side.
Yes.
We need to have a party for South Side. Because there's so many people who came from there. I have a song from there.
So those guys really helped me a lot. Nabako, I used to live, at that studio for some time. Imon and
Yes,
Losh, they used to help me a lot too.
Yes.
So that's when I made Bini.
Okay.
So when I got into the industry, TV, that was 2015, 2016 on NTV.
Mm-hmm.
The first person I thought of after doing a song with the agent was Bini.
Yeah.
This is my guy. How about if I do a song with my guy? I knew he can't refuse.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Nassim again. Nassim, because there was a word that was training in high school, it was called Ashit.
Yeah.
And me, I love such words because my audience are the young guys in high school.
Yeah.
So I told him, bro, I have this word, I need to do a song out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I called out Bini, Nassim did a bit. After Bini coming through, Bini did a chorus.
Mm-hmm.
Then after us doing the song, I sent it to the band.
Yeah.
He was in the US by that time. The band had the song.
Yeah.
But you know what he told me? Bro, I want to buy this song. How much do you
Are
want?
you serious?
When he told me that, I knew it was going to be a banger because
Yeah.
the band by that time, bro.
Yeah,
when he
was
did
big.
a BB.
He was big. Of course. And also this song as well had a huge, if anyone who listens to it will be like, I know that song. I'll vibe with that song. Moving away from that, because it was a huge deal.
Yeah.
Then you have, of course, the recent Choino Manya.
Yeah.
And I feel Shiba got in touch with you to do the remix. Is that the case? Or did you get in touch with her?
Bro.
What happened?
At first, I never thought of doing the remix because I was okay with the original because people loved the song.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, the original, it was moving and the kids were dancing, the dance move.
Yeah.
It's called a Mbina dance.
Yeah.
So the way they were dancing. But a good friend of mine called Jacob, because when I talk to everyone, because I respect everyone.
Yeah.
So Jacob would inbox me and was like, bro, how about if you do a remix?
Yeah.
So when he told me that, the first person who came into my mind was Shiba.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to approach Shiba.
Yeah.
Because Jeff is not the person who just
No,
goes
you
back
don't
and
just say hi.
That's the thing. But then I knew I had friends. I talked to Atin, I talked to Douglas, I talked to Nassim. Then they made it happen for me. They got in touch with Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff was like, yo, I've been hearing this song.
Yeah.
I think we can do, a remix. Bro,
Yeah.
you don't know how it feels.
No, I think it's also one of Shiba's biggest projects this year too. So
True. And she loves the song.
yeah,
Shout out to
it's,
Shiba, man.
it's nice. Kids like it. My son likes it. It's very crazy. Finally, Bino Biaridu Mahabayaye. And that comes out and oh god, everyone is talking about that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the one who started up this word.
Okay.
I don't want to take credit for something I didn't do.
Okay.
But I'm going to be honest, I'm the first guy who did that song.
Yeah.
That I'm the first guy who did
Okay.
that one. But
Yeah.
when it comes to the word, I'm the one who created word.
There's so
But
many.
this is-
There's also the fact that you're the one who first did Bin Twala at some point. There's
Yeah.
so many of these things that come up.
Yeah,
But does it really matter if the song is good?
That's why I told people when it comes to Bintwala, Munji did Bintwala and did Bintwala. I told people, guys, choose the song you like.
Yeah.
If you like
Or
Munji's
take
song,
both.
It's okay. That's
Yeah.
what I told people.
Yeah.
Because when I told people, guys, I did a song first and it was like, you copied Munji. So
Yeah.
I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Take in the song you like. Whatever song you like, take it on. And people, liked Munji's song.
Yeah.
Bintwala. So I was like, cool.
Yeah.
I had to chill my song. So when it comes to this song, I didn't know actually I was going to do this song, but I had this word Bintwala.
Yeah.
Me, I live in one gear.
Yeah.
So I talked
That's
to,
the vibe.
Yeah, I talk to so many guys on the streets.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy who feels me. I talk to everyone. I can talk to kids. I can talk to what.
Yeah.
So I had kids joking this word. I'm like, okay, maybe I can do something out of it.
Yeah.
But then I didn't have the guts
Yeah.
or the gas to
Yeah.
go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
But then a friend of mine called Apple, is the former manager of Rachel Ray.
Okay.
He DM'd me and I was like, bro, how about if you do this song? When he told me that, I knew this can work. I went
Nice.
straight out to the studio. I called a party. We did a song.
And it
But
sounds
then
good.
I had Choino Manya by that time because this song I did it like 3 weeks before I released it.
Oh, okay.
Then I had Choino Manya, it was still growing. I didn't want to release it.
Yeah.
So it was a Saturday. Then like, let me just drop it.
Nice. And obviously, it's working.
It's working for me, but I just want to tell guys, whoever brought up this word, shout out to you, but for us, we're just making a song out of it. Like,
listen, there's an industry of slang songs. I think it's really out there. I remember there was that guy who passed away. The guy who sang, remember that guy? You remember that thing that was really big? There was a message. There's been, I think one of the guys who started with something from back in the day with In Heaven There's No BS, talking about situations around, there was the Kakokolo times, Sirika or Baby. There are some songs that are about the community.
True.
And I really honestly don't think it should be about who started the trend.
It's about the kind of song.
What have you done with it? So I have to credit you on that.
And bro, I must say this song has really moved in Kenya because it's...
Oh, you have Suna Ben on the remix. I know good people.
Now let me tell you, so many guys were telling me, those guys are local, they cheat, they're going to spoil your song. But me, I was like, no.
That's a Munamasaka, that's a pure guy. It's your home guy.
Yes, and that's why I did the song, because I wanted my guys to be on the song. And I actually have two guys on that song. There's Ambassador Tony, there's Suna Ben. Those guys are big. Those guys can fill up stadiums.
No, they do always fill up stadiums. And Suna Ben has also trended this year more than any other DJ.
So as a person, as an artist, if you're looking at making money and business-wise,
position yourself.
You gotta make this
position yourself.
So that's why I have to work with these guys, not because of what they are local, but they're international. I didn't mind about that. But these guys, they have talent. Because me, I called Sheila Ben and was like, yo, bro, come to me. He came with his beats.
Nice.
All the beats you hear. In the remix. He came with the beats.
I'll be very honest with you. I don't know if it's because I'm so used to look at that guy playing the song. I don't know if it's the idea that maybe I'm so musical and everything. I love what Suna Ben does because that's supposed to be a remix. But personally, in my car, I'll be playing the original song. If I don't forget what I'm saying. Like, for example, I like Choi No Manya, the original song. I like the remix when I'm around the girl because I know she's going to respond to the damn song. You forget what I mean.
I know.
But listen, Crystal Panda has a lot. 2020 is not so far. This year's about to get done. I saw you were part of a talent search that's for radio. Is that something you want to do as well?
Yeah, Mckenzie, me, I'm a guy. I love to take on challenges. And when it comes to radio, I've loved to work on radio for a long time, but I never got an opportunity. And me, when I see an opportunity, I make sure I go out there. I would have gotten the job. It's connection. But I want to know. Let me go through this. I want people
see
to understand.
What
that even if you have a name, you need to work for something. You need to go ahead and work for it. Not just because you have a name, you need to get it. So that's why I had to get into that contest, but luckily, unfortunately, I didn't go through. But I didn't take it in a bad way because...
No, you learn a lot. And I can tell you, I have 4 auditions that have failed. And it made me who I am, I'll say. Shout out to Kavito FM. But moving on from that. But moving on from that, Crystal Panda, please tell us what is next for you. Your final words to Tag TV, the global audience is watching.
When it comes to Vieviru Mawaya, the video will be dropping next week. And I have another song, Ecology to Over. There's a video that was moving around when I'm in the studio backing up my song. So that's a song which is called Ndababulavi.
Nice.
So it will also be dropping. So I want to release 2 songs before the year wraps up, then an EP in Jan. Now seriously, I want to do music.
Nice.
Forget about the jokes I was, just having it, doing it for fun. But right now,
if it works, you get the best out of it.
And I want all the guys who are watching me right now, guys, it's never your problem to be born in a poor family, but it will be a problem to die poor. You get it?
Yep.
It's not your problem to be poor right now, but in the future you need to make, become rich.
I like that. In the words of Sandra Twino, unemployment ends with me. And that's the way it should be. And Crysto, you're definitely doing an amazing job with this one here. Everyone should be out there hustling. And the shout outs go now to everyone that has supported, especially the entertainers during this time. Because this guy, you can check him out every single Saturday on NTV. And he'll definitely be on your radios very soon. Peace.
Let me give you some cute love.
Crystal Panda.
Yeah, I don't wanna go. Oh, I don't wanna go solo. Please don't go. Oh, please don't leave me. No. I don't wanna, 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 I don't wanna go solo.
Bubble it up, jump it on the top and make me chop it up. Yo, bubble it up, jump it on the top and make me chop it up. Yeah, who that? When I know you run the who that, true that. Touch it on the top and make me young that.
In my life, I get what I like. You're me like, so respect my life.
Now, Godfather don't bless me, now we living up them. Some of them know, yeah, some of them not know. Now, we are gonna do it to the end, we don't know, we no pretend. Them no, but they have a young yet over solar.
Nekunonya no zuza no kabya nensinda gakubidwa omutima gwange gwakusima gwakukwata gwakuwamba gwatumidwa.
King man, in my finger. Think was before you step in my finger. I'm on every boy me higher than I'm on.
Somebody let them know, yeah. I don't wanna go, oh, I don't wanna go somewhere. Please don't go, oh, please don't leave me, no. I don't wanna, 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 I don't wanna go solo.
I thought today was your birthday. The way you move, bully cut that. The way you walk, bully cut that. The way you shake, bully cut that. You make me sing a la la day.
I don't wanna go solo.
Big body girl, full of honey. Kawatu kutuno kabina kaneni. Booty samosanga sina yasone. The way you want, it's not your tone. Show me the honey, I'll show you the money. Give me the level, I give you your money. Don't spend it cause I got a lot of money. Offering bunny panda, no need to worry.
Yeah. I don't wanna go, oh, I don't wanna go solo. Please don't go, oh, please don't leave me, no. I don't wanna, 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 I don't wanna go solo.
Bubble it up, jump it on the top and make me chop it up. Yo, bubble it up, jump it on the top and make me chop it up. Yeah, who that? When I know you run the who that, true that. Touch it on the top and make me young that.
In my life, I get what I like. You're me like, so respect my life.
Crystal Panda, the band, Benny Ganta. Two body with too good.
Hello there, it is Tag TV. We're still rolling, and yes, again for this episode, like I told you earlier on, it is Mamba mentality, and we have a lady that is pushing that mentality on a different scale every single Friday night. She's almost crazy, but in the most amazing way. We have her, she's here, she's the girl of Uganda. She goes by the name of Miss Salter.
Yeah!
How are you doing though?
I'm doing so great. I
You
feel
look
so blessed.
amazing.
Thank you.
Those Louis Vuittons need to be talked
brand
about.
brand new. Mandem sent them to me today. That's
Nice.
why I'm a bit late for this interview.
Nice.
But I'm quite excited to be here. I got dressed also by, this is by myself, hair by Ziwa.
Nice.
Yeah, makeup by me.
Nice. No, it's amazing. This is the second time we're having a sit down
Yes.
like this.
Yes.
The first sit down was the other way around. around.
The other way
you
around.
were the one interviewing me.
Yeah.
I have to say, it's actually an honor for me to interview you.
Really?
Yeah, because I've seen you like since day one.
Since day one.
Like I've seen you grow, so it's amazing to be in that. If you were to probably just make your career put in a statement,
Yeah.
how would this sound like?
Put in a statement.
If
my
you were to just
career.
put it in a statement,
Could you give me an example?
like for example, Mckenzie is a 15-year-old career TV personality,
Okay.
something
Alright.
like that.
So let's say Sheila Salta is a 27-year-old girl who's been on TV since 13 years old till now, and has moved from station to station and decided to do emceeing on different events, and kicked off with BuzzTeens Awards,
Yeah.
which ended up giving her a certain sort of like sober groove
Yeah.
with teenagers, because they have that most hype
True,
energy.
true.
And then ended up like finding her thing,
Yeah.
which is called being a hype girl.
Yeah.
Which is so rare.
Yeah.
For especially
for
in
a girl,
Africa.
yeah.
And also for a girl, a
True,
woman.
true.
So, and she's a mother, and she's just like down to earth. Like she's the type of girl you find on a Boda with a Louis
Nice.
Vuitton brand new.
No, I
Brand
like
new
that.
boots.
You know, I was out having a conversation with a few friends, and I've noticed that many people in the entertainment business almost kind of share the same story.
Yeah.
Like for example, I also studied with WBS.
Yeah.
I studied with
I
Buzz.
found
Teenage-
you there.
Yeah, I studied with Buzz Teenage Awards.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I did MC hyping. Like it's almost like the same story.
Yeah.
This is the question I have to ask. Is there anything you wish you'd have done differently?
If it
Like,
came to the past.
through things that you have gone through the different things, like in the position that you're in right now,
Yeah.
you can be able to look back.
Yeah.
Is there anything you look at and you say I could have done this differently, or
Yeah.
your vibe is like, I was on point, whatever
Yeah.
happened,
Yeah.
I'm glad I am where I
Well,
am.
I'm actually, I won't lie.
Yeah.
Everything that I have gone through has
Yeah.
led me to this day.
Yeah.
And if anything had changed, I wouldn't have been the person that I am right now.
That's very true.
And through all those mistakes that I did do, I learned from them
Yeah.
and made me a better person.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't make any mistakes and if I didn't go through those wrongs,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been like, wouldn't have learned from them. I wouldn't have been better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the only thing is maybe was this one TV show that I did, and I wasn't so happy with it.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I could have done more
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
And I will not mention it because
It helps you do
But it
better
reminds-
next time you have another opportunity.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're young, you also like picture yourself of which direction you want your TV career to go to.
True.
And you mold yourself into that situation.
Mm-hmm.
So when it came to being an MC, I got a different side of me
Yeah.
that I didn't realize that
Yeah.
that people loved more.
Yeah.
And that's a crazy side.
Yeah.
So the BuzzTeens Awards, all those crazy events,
Mm-hmm.
got the fun side of me that everybody enjoys. Not this just sit down and do an interview and
Yeah.
because that was the direction I was going to. I wanted to have my own TV show,
Be
do like some
proper.
sort of Oprah Winfrey
Maybe
kind of
do
thing.
news
Maybe do
sometime.
news.
Yeah.
But then I was like,
Nah,
someone told me,
that
but this
ain't
chick,
for
do you
me.
think would ever take you serious if you told us that COVID is in Uganda?
No, but this is in the same way I would take the next question, because I feel like we are in the same way
Yeah.
new generation kind of parents. For
Yeah.
example, I got my child now is 22.
Yeah.
I know so many of my friends who got their children around the same
Yeah.
time. You got your child around the same time.
Yeah, 21.
21.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like the entertainment. It's like a ball of very many of us in the same ball.
Young fathers and
Yeah,
mothers.
and we have a different vibe that we do it. How do you handle that? I mean, because mine has been quite public out there. I've made it very public that my life is entirely rotated around my child. And that can sometimes be very hard for an entertainer.
Yes.
It holds you back
And for
from
the child
something.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you mingle that? How do you handle that?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to my family.
Nice.
My family.
Yeah.
And by family, I mean my grandmother,
Yeah.
my mother,
Yeah.
and my grandmother, my mother.
Yeah.
Those two have been the key figures when it came to after me giving birth.
Yeah.
Ever since they've been my backbone.
Yeah.
They've been like, and even before the whole child situation, they were so supportive in my career choice of what I wanted to be as a TV presenter, as an MC, and which is not a simple career to go for, especially in Uganda.
True.
And so they supported me, and whatever money I gained out of that, they were like, that's for you.
Okay. We'll take care of the rest.
Okay. So having the child, when it comes to school fees, the only deal that I had with the father was pay for the school fees. Yeah. The rest is sorted out. Okay. So the child lives with me. Yeah. I've heard of many stories of people whereby they have their children living with their parents and whatnot. Yeah. I can't have that. Like it would break my heart knowing that I can't come back home.
And knowing your boy, I've seen Sheila's boy. She needs you.
He needs
you are
me.
her. You are him. Sorry, because the energy is.
We're best friends.
You're in sync.
We have a very, very tight relationship, a very open relationship whereby we're able to talk. I have this amount of energy too, because I gave birth at a young age, that I'm able to give him my time.
True.
So also according to this career that I have a lot of time on my hands. Yeah. And whatever time that I have on my hands, I make sure I give it to him. Yeah. So I drop him at school every day in the morning. Nice. That was before COVID-19. Now there's no school. We miss school very much. Yeah. And I would drop him at school. And then when I don't have the chance to pick him up, but if I do, I would ask him, how's your day? Okay. How's what's going on at school? So I'll catch up on the small things. Yeah. And then when it comes to preparations of meals, I love to cook for my son. Yeah. He knows it. I cook for him. We sit down on the dining table, no technology, and we have that time and talk about our day. I love that. And what about is happening for the next day. Those are simple rules that we have for each other. But otherwise, he understands that mommy doesn't have time. Yeah. And when I don't have time for him, I always make a schedule for him. Yeah, nice. And that is keeping me into sports, lots of sports. He's a very active boy. He loves sports, karate, into the basketball, all sorts of games, PlayStation. So I let him just be a child also. Like, by the way, it's very okay to leave your kid without anything to do.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how parents used to just tell us, go out.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do outside? We'd figure it out. So that's what
Some of us used to tell our parents, we're out. Where are you going? We don't know. But we'll be right back.
We'll come back.
Dinner. Listen, I've met, of course, your son and my son.
Yeah.
I've seen them in the same weird situation. It's almost the same kind of vibe that they have. Obviously, mine growing up, at the age of 10, I can see that your child is going to benefit from your closeness.
Yes.
Because I think that's the one thing that I feel is important for young fathers, young mothers to be involved with their children in the entertainment business.
As much as you can.
Because I feel like you give your child what you didn't get.
Yes.
So that's a very key thing. Now, speaking about that, obviously with the experience with Sheila that you have, one of the things that you guys should know is that Sheila has been at about maybe 3 more stations. She's been on almost all stages. She has moved from a teens show to a magazine show to a night show now where she performs till 3 a.m. The experience, Sheila, is there. I want to know, what is the greatest lesson you have learned from your career so far? It could be 1, it could be 2, but what's that first thing that comes to your mind that you would tell someone who wants your job?
Yes, persistence. You need, I would tell them, be persistent, be loud, be confident, and if you believe that this is meant for you, then show the world that it's meant for you.
Is there a difference between a live stage and TV hyping?
There's such a big difference. A live stage is when between TV hyping or like stage hyping.
Well, it could be like what you're doing now at night, right? Yeah. So I would imagine it's a virtual sort of stage.
Yes, exactly.
It's live, but it's not really the live audience kind of stage.
Yeah.
So I'm asking
there's a huge difference because you pretty much have like all the people who are right behind the camera just looking at you. They're standing. they're not even at some sort of like hands up like or anything, like or dancing. They're walking also, they're just looking at you.
Yeah.
So in my mentality, when I go on that stage, it's just about enjoying myself.
So in the crowd, you have the craziest people in your mind.
The craziest people who are back in my head that I'm remembering how we used to be at Club Rouge, at Casablanca.
But
you know when it reaches 3 a.m. then I know I'm at Casablanca.
At Club Rouge, you've gone way back.
Auntie, but those were the good times. I'm telling you. Oh, illusion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you really like have to imagine yourself in that place. And it's a very, many people have told me how much I bring so much life to them. To the screen. When I'm on that screen, because there's so much problems going on. There's this COVID situation, jobs are being lost. And you know, at the end of it all, the last thing you want is somebody just playing music and not really giving you the direction or the energy or the motivation to stand up and dance. Yeah. So that's what I feel like I'm giving people out there.
I love that.
Yeah.
Is this your best year so far?
This is my best year.
Right?
I thought it was over when they said lockdown and then they said media is allowed to move. I was like, what? Then I got picked up with an MBS company car and I'm like, wow, this is so special.
We're there. You've arrived.
Go around driving to the station and there's no one. And then you're like, this can be real. When you get there, like, it's a real popping situation there.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man, we're very, very, very glad to have you on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, Sheila, there's a lot that you're going to come up with. I've known you. We have sat down together. We've talked about your career. And one thing that I can tell people is that you're not even started yet. Like, I feel in many ways you're not started. Like, people are yet to be surprised. So
Kenzie says this.
No, like, for real, because I'll tell you why. I'm saying this because I really believe that there are some people that have actually lived up to the hype. You know, like, even in sports, LeBron James has to live up to the hype. I think you've lived up to the hype, and I want to give you that credit. So, as final words here, because the global audience right now would love to know what's coming up with Sheila. What more should we expect from you, and where can we find you?
Okay, so my final words is that you can catch me on NBS Catch Up, of course, every Friday, 10 p.m. till 3 in the morning. The shows are also on YouTube. My social media is Sheila Saltofte, that is Instagram, Sheila Salta, that is Twitter, Salta, that is Facebook, a bit of Salta, that is Snapchat, and Sheila Saltofte, that is YouTube. Now, the next thing going on in my career right now is I'm going to enjoy this year. Yeah. I'm just going to enjoy the show. Yeah. I feel like I finally made the point where like I'm very comfortable. Yeah. And also with so much going on in the world, I feel like I'm just going to accept this for now until next year and see what comes out for me and see what more is out there for me. But other than entertainment, I'm also coming up with my own hair line and skin line. Nice. That is for natural people, and it's called wow, I almost forgot my own brand. It's called Nacho. Nice. Nacho is a line, and we're basically going to be selling organic products like aloe vera, avocado, because everyone knows me for having natural hair. I know this is not, by the way, my natural hair. We all know it.
It's okay.
But it's better than this
hair. You have your price tag on it, so we're good.
Exactly. Yep. So, and also for the people, like, because finally Africans are finally embracing their natural hair, their natural skin. So we're just trying to find ways of getting those products to them that helps with their skin issues and glowing, and also like really help them better to make their hair much better and curlier and healthier. Nice. So look out for it. Nacho, coming out soon.
There you go, coming out soon. And speaking about that, this interview is being recorded on Friday evening. So in a few minutes, she's heading over to work to get lit. So I have to let her go.
Stage.
Yo, listen, you walk for us, please. Give us the vibe. We need the vibe. There you go. It is another amazing interview. I love having these. And Sheila, you can always check her out. Friday nights, she'll be on your screen, killing it. On top of that, she has all her different platforms that she's given you. Don't forget, the support of this talent is important because these are essential workers.
Oh, one last thing. Yeah. About the shoes, supporting my mandem. Check out Kicks Kampala.
Nice.
Kicks Kampala. These are original Louis Vuitton. So we got that.
I've touched original.
Oh, check it out.
You know, in Uganda they say oligino. Bino
oligino.
We'll see you guys next week. Take care. Peace out.
Crystal Panda, Queen and Panda, baby, and bamba, 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 and all the beats. Choi no manya, panda. Choi no manya.
Yes, sir.
Choi no manya.
Choi no manya 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 manya. Choi no manya no tai na yewe ya chama. Choi no manya no kapo ya fiye ya wamba. Choi no manya gwe. Choi no manya gwe. Choi no manya gwe gwe gwe.
Choi no manya kapo ya fe ya wamba. Ono mwana taina na we ya chama. Choi no manya mutima go ya wamba. Pita baby na fulo mwana. Sheba Crystal Panda brand new remix. Choi no manya Queen Sheba Panda lyrics. Kanu DJ kateke mu mix. Ako bebe kulu kanu teka ku list. Queen Sheba remix. The Crystal Panda. Chimianso chiwa tukaba chita panda. Big up my baby wipanga no wipaza. You order from above bali under. Baby I gotta be rough. Tugende tugabane love. Me can't get enough. Baby nyongoza ni bala. Baby ndogeze vya my love.
Choi no manyo no tai na yewe ya chama. Choi no manyo no kapo ya fiye ya wamba. Choi no manyo gwe. Choi no manyo gwe. Choi no manyo gwe gwe
gwe. Choi no manya kapo ya fe ya wamba. Ono mwana taina na we ya chama. Choi no manyo mutima go ya wamba. Pita baby na fulo mwana.
Every time I see my little dove, Osini samanyo ngembuzi mu love. Among the many you above. Wine for me no order from above. TikTok, go toba mugayav. Hands up, while I believe. Body too big, koli kona kameme. Stop, mtuarira kameme. Abasinga nyoka chibalume. Shia mada mwe, kamuolome. Dress so green ingesusa. So fly, she need a bouncer.
Kwe, choi no manya kapo ya fe ya wamba. Ono mwana taina na we ya chama. Choi no manyo mutima go ya wamba. Pita baby na fulo mwana.
Choi no manyo no taina yewe ya chama. Choi no manyo no kapo ya fiye ya wamba. Choi no manyo gwe. Choi no manyo gwe. Choi no manyo gwe gwe.
Bring it, baby just do it. Baby don't stop it, DJ just drop it. Number one, kaimba komo kwano tade ku repeat it. Tuganda wale, tuganda ku bechi. Bimba ne guy tutesa street. Tuganda wale, tuganda ku bechi.
Bimba ne queen tutesa street. Tuganda wale lo tuganda mu. Choi no manyo no tai na yewe ya chama. Choi no manyo no kapo ya fiye ya wamba. Choi no manyo gwe. Choi no manyo gwe. Choi no manyo gwe gwe gwe.
Choi no manya kapo ya fe ya wamba. Ono mwana taina na we ya chama. Choi no manyo mutima go ya wamba. Pita baby na fulo mwana.
Panda ganga at ni bro. Aye.